Welcome to Quick Course Digest. Today, we are diving deep into career readiness. We're going to map out the entire journey for you. I mean, everything from building those core professional skills all the way to landing that new job and absolutely crushing it from day one.
So, we've broken this whole thing down into 5 key stages. Seriously, think of this as your personal roadmap. It's a clear step-by-step guide that's going to take you from getting yourself ready all the way to excelling in that brand new role.
Okay, first things first, building your professional self. Look, before you even dream of clicking that apply button, you have got to build the foundation. This is all about who you are in a professional world and how you show up.
Professionalism, it really starts with how you talk to people. And this slide just captures that difference perfectly, right? The message to your boss is formal, it's respectful, but the one to your sister, super casual. This just shows how important it is to switch up your communication style to fit who you're talking to. Having solid relationships at work is so critical for success. It's not just about being buddy-buddy with everyone, it's about creating real trust and being able to collaborate. So the key here is empathy, really trying to see things from other people's perspectives, while also being that person everyone can count on. Do great work, lend a hand, and say thank you. That's how you get a reputation as a fantastic team player. Conflict at work? It's often way more than a simple misunderstanding. Sometimes it's these things called cognitive distortions. Basically, they're like little tricks our minds play on us, convincing us of stuff that isn't really true. Recognizing these patterns, like maybe only focusing on the one negative comment or immediately assuming you know what someone else is thinking, lets you take a step back, rethink the situation, and handle conflicts in a much healthier way. All right, let's move on to stage 2, where we build on that solid foundation. Now it's time to create the tools that are going to get your foot in the door, your resume and your cover letter.
So here's the thing. Not all resumes are the same, and picking the right format is a big strategic move. A chronological resume? That's the classic. It's perfect for showing a nice, steady career path. But hey, what if you're switching careers or you have a few gaps? A functional resume that screams, "Look at my skills," might be your best bet. Or you could even do a combination to get the best of both. Sending out the same generic resume to every job is, well, it's a huge mistake. Why? Because you have to get past the robots first, the applicant tracking systems, or ATS. It's software that scans your resume for keywords before a human ever lays eyes on it. To beat the bots and catch a recruiter's eye, you have to create a targeted resume. That means you're customizing it for every single job. Your cover letter is where your resume gets a personality. And wow, this right here is a perfect example of a killer opening. Instead of just saying, "I'm good at fundraising," it hits you with the number, 200% increase. Then, it connects that win directly to what they need. It's all about showing your value, not just telling them about it. Okay, your application materials are looking sharp. Now we're on to stage 3, actually getting those documents in front of the right people and making sure your online brand is just as impressive. I know, the word networking can sound a little intimidating, right? But really, at its heart, it's just about making real connections with people. It's how you learn the inside scoop on an industry and hear about those amazing jobs that, honestly, might never even get posted online. Whoa, 70%. 70% of employers are using social media to check you out. Let that sink in. That means your online presence is your digital first impression. What you post, what you like, what you share, it's all part of the picture. You have to make sure that picture is a positive, professional one. Think of your LinkedIn profile as your digital handshake. It's working for you 24/7. And these things here, they are absolutely non-negotiable. A pro photo builds trust, a great headline helps people find you, and those recommendations, they're like getting a 5-star review for your career. And here we are at stage 4, mastering the interview. This is it. This is the moment where all that preparation pays off. So let's break down how you can walk in there with confidence and walk out with a job offer. When you boil it down, interviewers really ask 2 main types of questions. Behavioral questions are all about your past. The idea is that how you acted before predicts how you'll act in the future. Situational questions, on the other hand, are about the future. They're hypotheticals that test how you think on your feet. Look, don't just answer the question, tell a great story. The absolute best responses have a structure. This 4-step plan helps you set the scene, give a real example of what you did, and, this is the most important part, share the awesome results you got. It turns a plain old answer into proof that you know your stuff.
Getting that job offer feels amazing, but listen up because this is huge. The conversation is not over. Your salary is just one piece of the pie. So many other things, like more vacation days or flexible hours, are often on the table just waiting for you to negotiate. You got the job. That's awesome. Congratulations. But now the final stage kicks in, starting off on the right foot and setting yourself up for success down the road. Okay, pro tip. Don't just show up on day one waiting for someone to tell you what to do. Walking in with a 30, 60, 90-day plan, that shows incredible initiative. This plan gives you a clear path for your first 3 months, taking you from learning the ropes to contributing and then to leading. It's how you go from being the new person to an essential part of the team, fast. Those first few weeks really set the tone for everything. Be proactive. Go introduce yourself to everybody. Have that sit down with your manager to figure out what success looks like, and be really disciplined with your time. It's all about building those connections and figuring out how you can make an impact right away. And that brings our entire journey through career readiness to a close. By mastering these 5 stages, you're not just finding another job. You are strategically building a career. The most important thing to remember is that this is a cycle of constant learning and growing. So the real question isn't just about what job you'll land, but what you're going to learn next. Thanks for joining this explainer.